Academic Dean's Additional Functions, Part 3, Search and View Grade Changes and Incompletes. View the history of grade changes for a student. Navigate to Main Menu, Student Grades, Audit Grade Changes. This only tracks changes. To see an entire grade history by term, go to Student Grades, Grades by Term. The grade change audit also captures automated changes like lapse processes for a student's incompletes, for example, from INC to IF, incomplete, to incomplete fail. The page defaults to show the Change Details tab. Here, the user ID is the staff person who initiated the change. The ID is the EMPL ID of the student, and the action column is good to look at to compare the before row against the after row. For example, compare two rows and note that the action column shows a before and an after for those two rows. What happened? Did the grade change? Yes, it went from INC or incomplete to IF, which is a lapsed incomplete. An incomplete grade automatically turns to an IF after one semester, or to an F if it was taken before fall 2004. More definitions can be found at the FAQ on the University Registrar's page. On the Units and GPA tab, look at the Earned Credit column. It shows credit information, i.e. whether the student originally earned credits for a course and whether the grade change also entailed a credit change. The Include GPA column shows whether the course originally counted for the student's GPA and whether the grade change counts the course in the student's GPA. For example, a student has a lapsed incomplete IF that did not earn credits but counted towards the GPA. Note, the grade change audit does not display repeat codes. To get the full picture and understand why a passing grade may not necessarily earn the student's credits for a course, check the Enrollment Details page for legal repeat codes. On the Miscellaneous Details tab, use the Grade Base column to identify the grading basis the student chose for the course. For example, SAT for pass-fail, LTR for graduate letter grading, LET for undergraduate letter grading. View a student's incompletes. Students can request a grade of incomplete, INC, when severe medical or personal problems prevent them from completing the requirements for a course. Detail on policies of assigning incompletes or changing them can be found in help documentation on the IT website. Inspire, go to Main Menu, Student Grades, Incompletes by Term, and do a search. If a student has never had an incomplete, a No Matching Values Were Found message will appear below the search fields. Search results should default to showing all records according to the search terms provided. Each row corresponds to an index card representing a separate incomplete. To see more detail of a card, click on any hyperlinked text in a row. On these pages, pay special attention to the following columns. Grade in/official. This shows the student's current grade for the course. If the course was completed and a grade change form had been submitted, this will show the official grade. It could also be an INC, IF, or F. In the smaller box, Lapse Status, note the status of the incomplete. Incomplete or INC is still the current grade for course and has neither been changed via form or lapse due to time. Lapsed or IF means the incomplete was not completed by the end of the semester. It could also have an F if it is from 2004 or before. Removed If the student completed the work for the course before the end of the following semester, and a grade has replaced the original INC. Note: Spire will only display incompletes earned after 2002.